Alrighty, Bane here. How's it going, guys? Um, yeah, the question of the day is why League play is failing so hard. Uh, for anybody who doesn't know, League play is this competitive playlist. It was inside Black Ops 1 as well. It's kind of carried over. Treyarch has been pushing it quite hard, especially before the kind of pre-release. The idea behind it was competition is fun. Everyone will enjoy it. You get ranked with your skill level, etc. You're basically put into different tiers. Masters being the highest, Iron being the lowest, and yeah. So and you get ranked, etc. It's not doing so well. We'll leave it at that. If anyone's really taken a look, TDM has about 100,000 players during peak hour, maybe more. Actually, a lot more sometimes. But League play has about, say, 900 to about 1,000. So the problem is, why is this happening? Why aren't people maybe going into this playlist? Why is it not succeeding? Is a question. There's a couple of reasons. One of the major ones is kind of the mentality of the COD community. I'm not saying this is wrong or anything like that. It's just kind of the reality of it, right? Call of Duty, it's a Twitch shooter. It's fast, intense. Anyone can jump in it. Any stupid person, any retard really, can jump into the game. The right trigger shoots. That's all you're willing to do. It's really easy to learn, but at the same time, it's hard to master. And League, StarCraft 2, games like this, they basically play with this notion of, again, like you can just jump into it. It's really easy to learn. The thing with Call of Duty especially, there's an incentive system, right? Like every single little thing you do is rewarded. So you get a kill, you capture an objective, you destroy a piece of equipment, something like that. You get rewarded for that, and it makes you kind of gain levels, gain XP. In last game to get COD points, stuff like that, and then with that kind of currency, you can buy stuff. So in League of Legends, you can buy items, which then make you more powerful, which can allow you to kill people faster. With Call of Duty, you get guns, and then basically you get stronger, you get more perks, whatever. You guys all know this. So what I'm saying is basically League play is lacking that. League play is lacking any sort of incentive to play it. It doesn't have that addicting nature that Call of Duty generally has, and games like League of Legends has. The reason behind this is you don't rank up, really. You get about 1,000 XP per game, which is kind of pathetic, really. I don't even know why they even bothered putting that in. Number two, you can't unlock camos, stuff like that. And number three, what is really the point of reaching Masters? That's the question. Basically, Masters is going to be the highest, Iron's the lowest. I may have said that before, whatever. What's the point of reaching the highest level, really? There's no incentive, really. There's no XP bonus. There's no nothing. There's no tournaments. There's no nothing. Why would I grind through Platinum? Why would I grind through all these players in order to get to Masters? Again, like, what the heck, man? Why should I play in this playlist, period? Really. And yeah, like, this may be kind of an incurable thing. It may not be. A lot of the players I've kind of watched / listened to some commentaries, and they're saying they have to educate the COD community, stuff like that, and that may work, and that'll kind of like Treyarch's made a really good ring of things. Really, like they made competitive Call of Duty kind of at the forefront of everything. They invited pro players to take part in a tournament, North America versus Europe, before the pre-release. They kind of showcased the game. They have they had the League play playlist right on the front page when the game first came out. It's still very it's right in the front there. Like it's right here, public match, League play, custom game. It's right in the front there, and they've done a really good job of that. The only problem is, why would you want to go in there? Is the question. Anyway, yeah. Again, that's kind of that's the first point. Anyway, it's just the mentality of the people that kind of play the game. Yeah, like what's the point of, say, someone who's played a couple games? Oh, League play, this sounds fun, it's new, it's interesting. They kind of watch that little ad at the beginning, and then they go into this playlist, and they're put in a placement match. They kind of get put with a couple other players, and say they lose it, or they say they win it. They go into their second one. oh my, look what's on the other team. There's a couple Master League players, or there's a couple Platinum League players. These people have been playing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours. And then these people who have really no idea what they're doing go against these players. They get absolutely wrecked. And then they're saying, wow, I do not want to go in here again. That was not fun. There's no point. I don't get any experience for it. Yeah, this is stupid. I'm going back to, say, TDM or Domination or whatever. And that's the problem, right? The new players who you want to rope in, they're getting basically just pushed right out because they're like, what's the point? And this is due to a number of things. It's mostly due just to the fact that there's not enough people in the playlist. So number one, there's not enough 4-bars. There's not enough people in the playlist, so there's not enough good connections. The Master League players are forced with the Iron League players because there's not enough people. There's not enough Master League players to go around. There's not enough Iron League players to go around. People would be forced to wait for hours on end just to play in a game, which is absolutely ridiculous. So stuff like that. It just doesn't... It just needs some work, and I don't really know. Once people start kind of coming into the playlist, maybe it'll get better, and it probably will. And I've had a couple of annoying instances where, say, one of these newer players who are in Iron get absolutely wrecked, go 0-10, say. They leave the game, and then you're stuck playing 3v4, and the game's basically over, and then it's a kind of snowball effect. Another person leaves, and another person leaves, and you're just done. It's done. Yeah. So, and then... Yeah, so the next thing is kind of how can we improve this? How can we improve league play? And how would I basically save it? Because it's kind of in the garbage can really right now. So my number one idea that, I don't know, this is probably the one that would probably make the most sense to me anyway, is to add playoffs. To add basically, you play during the season, you get XP, whatever, you get rankings, whatever, and then the top, say, 10%, or top, say, 5%. You have those people, and you have basically a tournament, you have a playoffs, and basically you go to the front, you go to, say, the top, I don't know, 6 teams, or 7 teams, or whatever, and you have those teams get payout, you get prizes, you get Xboxes, you get money, you get, stuff like that, and this would basically give a reason why to grind. Why would you grind out to get to number 1 rank or get to top 10 rank in Masters right now? There's really no point in this basically adding an incentive like this would create a reason, right? So add something like that. Maybe Treyarch has thought of this. Maybe they just haven't kind of had the infrastructure or whatever, the technology to do it. I'm not sure if they would be able to do it in game or if they would say do custom matches. Custom matches would probably be a lot easier. So that's a decent idea. I think that would basically bring lots and lots of people to the playlist. They would say, oh wow, we can actually win money at this game, we're really good, etc. Let's put a team together, let's jump in this playlist, let's win. The playlist would blow up. That I think that would really, really help. So just an idea. The next idea is add some bonus XP. I kind of touched on this earlier. What is the point of playing a game for 1,000 bonus XP? It just doesn't make any sense. And the thing is, too, people who say play in TDM or whatever, they come into this playlist and say, oh, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, I'm getting 1,000 XP per match. What is the point? I can go into a TDM game and say 5,000, 6,000, something like that. Not to mention weapon challenges. Any sort of challenge, really. You get lots of experience for that. You're not going to gain any ranks by playing in this playlist. What's the point? And if you did add some bonus XP to this playlist, people would say, oh, this is a good new way to get XP. Like, for instance, you look at the Sharpshooter. People like Woody's Gamertag are really promoting this playlist because it gives you lots of experience. It's a great way to level up, and they're all about the tips and stuff like that. So if if big YouTubers like that take a look at this playlist and say, wow, you can rank up really quickly, it's great. Even though you can't, say, unlock weapons, you get, say, 5,000, 6,000 experience per game, and it's a lot shorter games or something like that. And kind of linking to this is, why not add an XP bonus per division? So say Masters League players, since it is at the top right now anyway, there's supposed to be a professional playlist coming in, which is supposed to be like pro league, quote unquote. Basically, for Masters League players, have them get, say, a 10,000 XP bonus. Have them get a whole bunch. And then have Platinum League players, say, get 5,000, 7,000, whatever. And then have it kind of go down from there. And if you have this kind of bonus like that, there's, again, it adds kind of an incentive. There's a point to getting to Masters. Oh, wow, if I get to Masters, I can rank up really quickly and prestige faster. Now, whether or not it is kind of going away from the idea of competitive stuff like that, but again, it would draw players in, and if it draws players in, they'll kind of get a taste of it, and maybe they'll get hooked, maybe they'll be interested, and that's what we want to do, right? Like, that's what we want to do in the competitive community, is basically spread it out to more people and make them take us more seriously. Because I don't know, in the competitive scene, I wouldn't say Call of Duty has the most credibility. I would say it has some, but compared to, say, Halo or StarCraft, we're minuscule, really. And that, I think that'll change. I really do think that'll change. So again, that's my next idea. Yeah, and I guess the last one is just unlock camos. It's kind of a minor one, but it's a minor annoyance for me as well, because I don't want to play public matches in order to get camos. It just kind of seems really silly. I like having my gun red and pretty and whatever. So, just an idea. I don't know if it's something to do with you unlocked everything, so you can't unlock camos, or however that works out. I really don't know. But, yeah, those are my ideas. So, you know what? League play, it's a great idea. I really do. I love the competitive playlist in Black Ops. I was absolutely just stoked for Black Ops 2, especially when I saw this competitive kind of focus. I was totally stoked, and I'm really happy with how much support Treyarch's giving it, especially with all the support, the live streaming, whatever. The only problem is the way that they're doing the competitive playlist. It's not working, obviously. 1,000 players in your, say, premier playlists that you've been pushing so hard, that you've put so much effort into it. It's obvious they've put a lot of effort into it. They've made all these emblems. They've made all these divisions. They've made this algorithm. They've put a lot of effort into it, and the problem is it's failing, and you put all this time into it, and it's not good. I guess I'd be annoyed if I was Treyarch, and I think it can be fixed. I really think so. If you just add, like, again, answer the question, why should I play in this playlist? It's not that difficult. Just add some point, add some incentive. Yeah, so that's kind of what my idea is. Yeah, see y'all later. I'll take my time. Bye.